y'all. That was so American to me. Y'all. I almost never say y'all in, like, conversation. I text it, but I don't say it. That makes sense. Kaimas, thank you for 37 fucking months. Holy shit, man. Damn. We were just talking about how rude. Anyway, so we're back with Fractured Soul. Let's just get straight into it, because we've got everybody here. Have a sip of tea. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Sorry for no model. I lost my iPhone charger cord that connects to my computer, and I have to order a new one before I can use my model. All right, live.
What kind of bug?
Small and annoying. Can't tell much beyond that.
That narrows it down by a bunch. Is it a cockroach? Is it a fly? It's not a wasp, otherwise you'd be running around.
It's a fly of some sort.
It's not one of those fat horse flies.
Nah, it's really, really small. It's like a gnat or something.
You know the best way to get rid of flying bugs is you have to wait for it to land and clap right above it.
I suppose, yeah.
They always go up first before they move around.
Like using a sniper rifle in an FPS, you have to lead it.
Oh,
essentially.
You call them horse flies?
Like those are like the giant ones. Horseflies are like giant.
Oh yeah,
like,
horse flies are too big. They should not.
Fat.
You call them horse
They
flies?
look gross too.
Well, yeah, because aren't they like are around horses? Like that's why they're called horseflies.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I guess
up here,
I see them at my
deer flies.
I see them at my
like
office.
Oh well, I mean that's.
Sure
I think deer flies and horse flies are different things. Having been bit by both of them.
I guess it depends on like what is the more common animal, right? Because maybe horses are there's just a lot of fucking horses in the United States.
Depends on locations, I would say.
Yeah.
Too many haunts.
Probably.
Definitely like more deer in like super rural areas versus like suburbs. Probably more horses in the suburbs because of all the stables for people and all that stuff.
Not many stables here in the. Well, there are like. Actually, yeah, there are a few, but I mean, in the United States, we're like mainly there that you can find like a lot of horses.
There's of course all the different climates of the United States too.
We've been doing our rodeos and shit. I've actually never been to a rodeo.
Rodeos are cool.
So at some point it will be my first rodeo.
You should definitely go to a rodeo in Texas.
Okay.
Like Texas is its own country. Sorry.
Yeah, no, Texas is its own country, but you know what? That's fine.
As a
it's
Texan,
like how
yes.
Chicago is basically its own country. All right. Who wants to try to do a recap from last time?
Oh god, I forgot what happened last time. It was mostly like story stuff, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, pretty much. Carmen gave Diomaki the Ashka, then lied to us about it running away. We
except what you call it? I was gonna say Sarah, but Twile is aware that Carmen lied.
Not sure about not sure what the lie was yet, because she hasn't inquired about it, as far as we know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we traveled to the sanctuary in the enclave, activated it, and and found out about the other two that are still to be activated. We learned about the Fist of Tajiri, the Kataruna are planning to use against the Blackstorm. We learned that Carmen is in fact the descendant of Aino Ielo, the what was the name? The crafter of the sanctuaries? Stonemason? No, that's not it. Anyway. Yeah, we talked with what's his name? Agent Cat again. Told us about assimilating the hive. And to be careful about it. Afterwards, yeah, we are now where the second hive queen should be.
Yeah, so as you have alighted now in the jungles of Eulalia, incidentally, so you found yourself at what seems to be some sort of ancient ruins deep within the jungle. But there appears to have been a massive battle that has taken place here. And the ruins are sort of like, I guess they're a bit megalithic. There are like these sort of rough stone arches in sort of a concentric circular pattern on the ground. And it all converges around a carved sort of dark stone design here in the center. But in front of the center of the shrine, there is a large burrow hole that has been ripped through the earth. And you also see two Ailey that are flagging you down from atop your Mantifae. Both don't look to be majorly injured in any way, but they do have blood on them and also on their weapons. So let me...
They fight and fight.
Yeah, let me grab... Yeah, so as you alight, the Ailey will come running up to meet you. There's two of them, one with orange looking fur and carapace, the other with blue markings on their fur and carapace. And as you draw closer, you can see that the first one, the one closer to you, is taller, seems to be wearing wooden armor. And the second one, shorter, more diminutive, and carrying a staff. And the one in the armor will run up to you. Oh my goodness. I didn't think we'd find anybody out here. Quick. Are you warriors? Can you fight?
First, explain what happened here.
Somewhat.
Yes, sorry. We are from a neighboring tribe, and this is our pilgrimage shrine. We were taking our annual pilgrimage when these horrible beasts came out of the ground. They attacked us, and they took our sacred beast. They brought it far down underground with some other warriors. Myself and Dina here, and he points back to the Ailey behind him. We did what we could, but we couldn't get it back. there were too many of them, and they were so savage. They nearly killed our whole tribe. As far as we know, we're the only ones left on the surface.
What were these creatures like? What did they and what? How did they appear?
They were like alien, colorless, and so fierce. It was as if the most ravenous predator had produced a whole pack of offspring. I'd never seen anything like it, not even from a wildebeest.
Hey, DM. Would my crown, tiara, whatever you want to call it, would it represent or like kind of look like what the hive looks like?
Yeah, it looks a bit like twisted and sort of maybe it's kind of almost looks like it's made from bone almost.
Would it be the same color too?
Yeah.
All right, if that's the case, then Clark's gonna walk up. Do they happen to have this kind of color and design? It just kind of like points to the crown.
The color, yes. I don't think that they were wearing any sort of gear
Yeah, they
or
weren't wearing
anything
it,
on
but
them, but
do they kind of look like this?
yes, I think so.
Okay, so that means we're dealing with the hive.
Most
What?
certainly.
Your sacred beast, what does it look like exactly? How do we, find it?
It is small, furry, and it has a tail, quadrupedal, and quite hungry all the time. I
I am
fear that it is no fierce beast, however. It may very well have been killed by whatever that thing was. But
I'll
if you could at
minor
least
illusion.
figure out what happened to it.
The Harvey will minor illusion an image of the Ashka we've found previously.
What? Yes, that is it. But wait, how do you know what the sacred beast looks like? You aren't from the tribe.
There are apparently multiple of this sacred beast. We encountered one previously.
They look at each other. Well, then it must not be that sacred.
Maybe.
Sorry to shit on
we're-
your parade.
Well, anyway, let these discussions be for now. I think our priority should be dealing with these beasts.
Yes, please. They took some of our own tribe. If there's anybody still alive down there, you have to get them out.
Explain to us where we can find them.
The Ailey behind Dina will point to the hole. In there.
Sounds like
Oh.
we have a destination now, guys.
Yes. Maybe we should make our preparations before heading inside.
Please,
Probably.
don't take too much time. The more we wait, the less likely it is that you'll be able to find any survivors. I beg of you.
It should only take a couple of minutes, an hour at most. Lafayette, Sir Harvey summons Lafayette at first, having reconstituted him during our travel, and afterwards he is gonna ritually cast Rary's telepathic bond, and if possible, I would include everyone from our group, Lafayette, and as well as Zarefa and Dina. Please do not. Please don't worry. This is merely in order for us to help to establish communications. For the next hour, we should be able to, without problem, telepathically communicate.
Nifty.
Sweet.
Dina will nod sagely. You wield great magic. Perhaps we are fortunate today. He looks at the other Ailey.
You seem to be a practitioner of magic yourself if you're able to tell these magics apart.
I try. But let us not take too much of your time. Come, Zaretha. We must discuss the validity of our worship of this beast.
Judging by their dynamic and how they're interacting with each other, is it safe to say that Dina seems to be above Zarefa in station?
Dina seems to be older, but beyond that, you don't really know. She seems a little bit more sort of in control of herself than Zaretha. A little bit more less sort of panicked. But that could be because it's just simply older. This is a reflective pool of water.
Wow.
Good, likes water.
Yeah, and up here there is a statue of, well, actually make me a nature check. Of an animal.
Check this out. Boom. Oh my god.
Okay.
Guidance.
You easily recognize this animal. It is a phase wolf, one of the animals that is native to all of Attune. You can find it anywhere in the continent. It's a wolf that can teleport.
I see.
That sounds scary.
Yeah, they do also hunt in packs, like wolves, so.
I see.
You know what? Your nature check is high enough, so I'm gonna also kind of count it as a bit of an investigation check. You also notice a very polished and shiny turquoise crystal embedded in the forehead of the wolf. The crystal itself, so the wolf statue is of course overgrown, has a lot of moss and stuff on it, a little bit weathered, maybe chipped here and there, but the crystal kind of shines brightly in contrast to all of that.
Is it on this one
Yep.
specifically? Okay.
Does it appear magical?
I would say that requires an Arcana check.
Right.
Hold up. Bam. 27.
The crystal doesn't appear magical, but you can tell that it's probably a very valuable crystal. Probably worth a lot of money.
Looks
Carmen
at
will
Dina
try.
and Zarefa. Well,
Oh.
maybe not now.
What do you mean? She's already got her hands on it.
Clerk's gonna fly over. Like, hold on.
What?
I know what you want to do. I know I can't stop you. But let's do this later.
Fine.
The Harvey
Like
opens
talking
up
to a
a
child.
Harvey opens up a telekinetic channel to Carmen and Clark. You do know you can just talk telepathically and choose targets.
She looks at Zahavi and speaks out loud, but he hears it in his head as well. What do you mean?
Clark turns towards Javi.
Is this thing on?
This is Carmen we're talking about.
Carmen,
She
we
looks
will
at Clark.
have to intensify our studies after we're done with this.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Lafayette.
Oh, I should probably bind the Spear of Morin as my packed weapon, shouldn't I?
Probably.
Perhaps.
Might be
Next time we
useful.
get a short
Uh,
rest, I'll do that. Because then that means I don't have to carry it around all the time, and I can make it go away if we need to not have the Spear of Morin in our possession for whatever reason. What is this, like, is this moon statue actually there, or is it a different centerpiece?
Oh yeah, so I don't know if you can. Yeah, you could kind of see it on the map. So this side is much higher than this side. It kind of curves
Oh,
like up and back,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then
I didn't realize that was the perspective.
yeah, and then there is like a little bit of this carved stone here, like a spiral design in different kind of stone, like an obsidian like thing almost. So in front of you, I would say right about here is the giant burrow hole, which I will try to draw. There we go.
Lork, no!
Probably about that big. Yeah.
Guys,
Listening.
there's been like, I mean, a week and a half of traveling, and during those travels, I made a ton of treats for y'all. So,
Oh, sweet.
I mean, could you like grab some, please?
What
Oh
do you-
yes,
what do you
please.
have?
Before any type of investigating is done.
Eat, please.
So
What do
I'm
you-
just going
what
to
do you
hand
got?
over. I've got a bunch of stuff, man. I counted them all, and yeah. So I'm going to hand over. I'll make a list of equal parts of every three trees for everybody. And,
Perfect.
And what treats are they again?
All right, I do. Yeah, I'll also cast Mage Armor on myself. Good thinking.
I like not dying.
I guess. Wait, is this correct? No, I should have 4 first level spell slots. I do. Never mind. Okay.
So there's a big hole.
Yep. Ripped open in the earth. It goes far down, pretty far. Let's see. I'd say it's about. So it doesn't go down straight down. It's kind of a burrow, so it's a tunnel, and it curves a bunch. So after about 20 feet down, it like curves to the left. Can't really see. Looks like a giant creature burrowed.
All right, gang. I think you know what we have to do.
before.
Tunnel in time.
I'm gonna cast this on Twile.
Okay. So
So-
I've got me. Alright, so my armor class is 15 right now. As long as I'm within 60 feet of you.
Which shouldn't be too hard.
Cool.
Yeah, 60 feet is pretty close.
So, yeah, it's not not the longest distance in the world, but it's enough to work with, I think.
Before we jump into this hole, can I see anything in it with my dark vision of 100 feet?
So it's not a straight, straight drop down. So after about 20 feet, the tunnel curves to the left, and then you can't really see further down. But you can tell that because of the way that it looks like on the sides and stuff, something burrowed down into this place very fast.
Would I be able to do like a investigation on the walls to see, like, to try and determine what kind of animal burrowed in there?
That would be a nature check.
Nature?
I'll try my luck.
Oh.
I'll give it a shot.
Surely I could do this.
I believe some sort of living organism has created a tunnel here.
Okay, there you go.
Hey,
Yeah,
My
this
God.
creature is, you estimate that it's of about huge size, so it's a pretty big creature.
Jesus.
You don't think, looking at the walls, that you're dealing with anything that is like a worm, because there is not segment prints on the walls. Whatever dug this has appendages. And claws.
I see.
I will take one focusing brew and one mochi ball.
No, this is, everybody gets all this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry,
everyone
my bad.
has all of it.
I thought
Yeah.
Basically,
You
I
just-
counted all the total, and then this pens like equally on all on the most useful ones, and yeah.
You all basically get a bento box.
Hell yeah.
apparently.
You get a lunch source.
Yes.
Whoa.
Apparently, I can't read. I didn't see
Okay.
that everybody gets.
Yeah. I should have. I don't know. I think I could put in bold, but anyway.
So could I take all 3 mochi bowls and eat them right now and get the 10 HP?
You know, 10
I
HP doesn't reset.
HP don't stack.
Yeah, they don't stack. I didn't want it to be like very abusive because I could basically just dump everything in there and basically climb
Oh.
my 10 HP to it.
Have I
Episode
cast
level.
aid yet?
I don't believe so.
Nope.
I'm gonna cast aid at 4th level. So
That's 15, if I'm doing the math right.
I believe so. Yeah. So 5, 10, 15. Yeah. So everybody gets additional 15 HP, not temp HP, just straight up 15 extra HP.
Only 3 creatures, right?
3.
It's up to
So
3 creatures within range.
we'll do Twile, myself, and Yotimo, I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I've
think
got
I
our
don't really
that's-
four.
go into the thick of it.
because both
usually.
Carmen and Zavhavi, y'all are trying to sit back more than
Okay, so
Well,
I
I mean,
am getting
Carmen-
aid, right?
yes.
But Carmen does get into the weeds of it often, even though she's trying to stay away.
All right. So okay then, me, Twile, and Carmen.
Nice.
Additional 15 hit points.
I'm gonna eat one of the mochi balls and give myself 8 temp HP.
I will also do
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah, same. Wait,
How
I'll also
long does
finish adding those.
Is the stimulating gum, does that only apply to like the next attack against you?
It's a
It's
shield.
like a shield.
So you
Okay,
you
cool.
could actually like take one.
Oh right,
and
you like put it in your mouth.
chill.
I remember.
Yeah, exactly. You chill with it, and until you are attacked, you can boost your AC.
I give myself 1 temporary HP.
But how does it feel to chew it?
This is 6 gum.
Stimulate this sensitive, man.
6 gum.
Oh god.
I imagine it feels like falling onto a mountain out of the sky.
Gandalf
Can I-
dancing.
Can I advantage from multiple of the treats? Like, can I use multiple at once, but have their effects active, or
I'm pretty sure it's probably one at a
mean-
time.
Oh yeah, you can take any number of treats at once. The effects do stack. Not the mochi balls, but I mean, like you could take like one mochi ball and one stimulating gun, and the effects are
Yeah,
stacked.
so
then I'll.
I think that it's basically like the effects. So if you take 3 gum at once, you don't get +9 AC. But if you take a gum and a mochi ball, you get both the +3 and the D8. So like individual effects don't stack, but you can literally take a whole like slate of treats, like each one on your turn, and just get the whole host of bonuses the next turn.
Exactly.
Okay,
Just-
then I'll take a stimulating gum as well,
I will
just
also.
And-
for.
Yeah.
Everybody is chewing gum as they go down into the tunnel. It's just like you
This is
hear
how I
like
feel.
chewing sounds.
I'll
Synchronized
make more, guys. I
jumping.
swear, I'll make more.
Just imagine like you're like in a really serious like fight. Like there's a bunch of people in like with like attack armor, like modern fight, and some guy stops to open a bag of chips.
Yeah, and he hands
Yeah.
he hands one to each of his friends.
Give me 1 second.
You hand each of your friends like a stick of gum, and they all insert it in their mouth at the same time and start chewing.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's definitely an anime where that has been a scene.
Oh, yeah,
Probably,
for real.
almost
Little League-
certainly.
Yeah, Little League Baseball, man. All chewing.
all right, I think we're all chewed or not chewed, but all.
You're like, hold on, let us prep, and I just start stuffing their faces.
Nom, 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 nom.
I'm glad you like it, guys. Glad you like it.
All right.
Down the hole.
Okay.
Down the hatch.
So, as you enter the hole, I'm gonna actually have I'm gonna have everybody roll dexterity saving throws.
Excuse
Oh,
me?
God.
But I fly.
Yeah, if you actually, yeah, you can fly if you want.
Yeah, I'm gliding.
Here goes. Yeah,
sliding
that's
on the
about
wall.
right.
Really cool.
I can give guidance to everybody. That's not flying.
Nah, wouldn't help. Guidance is only for ability checks.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 24, 16, 10, and 29.
I wish I could add that, but it's only for checks, not saves.
Oh shit, never mind. I lied.
So,
Okay, lol.
as you slide down into the tunnel, and kind of like clamber down, you notice that actually the dirt itself is like, it's slippery with some sort of like gross like ooze or something like that. And
Ew.
yeah, so Carmen and Yotimo, you guys managed to maybe grab like a dagger or something and kind of like, you know, jam it into the earth, to kind of stop you from sliding down. Tule is a
Oh.
little less lucky. You will lose your
You
footing, and then basically just it's like a water slide all the way down. So all of you
Oh,
will see
joy.
Twile just zoop ahead of all of you. Clark and Zahavi are actually you guys are okay, and Yotimo would have been okay anyway because he's got the boots or the slippers, the Crocs. But
I decided
Clerk,
to walk still.
yeah, Clerk, I think as soon as you felt yourself slipping, you would probably be able to just
I'd just
fly
fly
up
up.
and try to like carefully hover
Yeah, I
down.
didn't even do the save. I was just like, I'm just gonna fly.
Yeah. And then Zahavi, it's like doing a glider
Yeah,
in Mario Kart for you. You just go through
Yeah,
the tunnel.
exactly.
Wee.
Okay, well, as you go down the tunnel, in whatever fashion you go down, you are released at the other end into some ruins deep beneath the surface.
Is there a way to get this particular map as like a phone wallpaper?
Oh, this one? Yeah. It's C and Piku, so like I have just the photo, like so you can, yeah. It is a really cool map. There's also like there's versions without blood and stuff. Like there's tons of different, because they like I have a subscription. I pay like $5 a month, and I just get all of their maps, and like each map has like several different variations.
That's
And
cool
so
as
Day,
hell.
Oh, shit.
night,
yeah, so I just
going.
use those because like honestly they have so many different maps that like most of the time I don't need to make my own anymore. Like I just can kind of search for one and be like, okay, that's like what I need or similar to what I need.
Exactly.
Just make it
Same
work
for
for
me.
what you got.
Yeah, I mean most of them are like, of course, like if you're doing like something different, like a sci-fi or or like modern setting, then it doesn't really work because they're mostly fantasy. But like there's highly
Yeah,
recommend.
they do have a different Patreon for sci-fi, and they have a new project where they also now create tokens for creatures.
Yeah, I didn't know about the sci-fi one. I gotta check that out because I have thinking. I'm
Yep.
thinking about
I
sci-fi stuff.
I can send you a link.
Yeah, I'd love that. Yeah, the token thing looks super cool. I might just sign up for it, honestly, because they have like that discount or whatever right now. Yeah, so you fall through the ceiling, and find yourself in some ruins. Let me change up the vibe.
Whoa,
Yo.
it's a big dude.
Oh my.
Skip. Okay. So as you slide down the tunnel that was made, and then you emerge at the other
Whoa.
side. It's pretty dark in here, but I think you all have dark or low light vision, so you're okay. Even so, you would still notice, first of all, the presence at the very end here, on the other side, of two shimmering large crystals which dimly illuminate the ruins before you. You're in what appears to be some sort of underground city that has been untouched for a really, really long time. There are stone buildings all around you. Their edifices crumbled, tattered, like awnings and stuff like that. Barrels and crates and tables covered in a layer of dust. And in front of you also, there is sort of like this outcropping here, and like a little bridge that connects the two sides of the city. And then underneath is just this super dark chasm that goes even further underground, presumably deeper into the island. At the very other end of the map, you can see that there are these large, very tall stone steps that lead up to a platform up here where the crystals are. There are these two like towers with the crystals on them, and looming over is a huge humanoid statue, horns not included. Let me. No horns, no horns. But it is a humanoid statue, very tall, and it is sculpted as holding a large hammer, and there's a huge anvil that rests all the way at the back of the room. It is pretty dark and actually a little quiet, but you do hear this crazy sort of like rumbling sound from the far end of the room, or the cave where the statue is. It kind of like comes in and out, and it almost sounds like a whale or something. I think Twile would actually be the only person who knows what a whale sounds like.
Oh, Twile knows what a whale sounds like. That sounds like a whale.
What's a whale?
It's like a really big dog that lives in the water.
Can you eat it?
Wait, what?
You
What?
can. I suppose you can. Whales are closer to. I wouldn't eat a whale personally. They're a little too smart.
I mean, to
And I
each their
grew
own.
up with them.
Only like fish and kraken and stuff in the water. Race.
Probably something good we can make with a whale, though.
I am not really interested in eating dog.
It's a very
Treat
big
yourself.
dog.
Oh boy.
Dog probably tastes
Um,
better than people, though.
Can you explain what that is?
Yeah, this is another statue. Cross-legged, humanoid figure again, full armor. In front of it is a table covered in a layer of dust with what appears to be petrified food left on the table. Food is so old that most of it has rotted away at this point. But there are still some bones, stuff left on the table. Also, as you pass by here, you can see that these look kind of like market stalls, except that they are old and ruined.
Interesting. What's this thing with the book here?
Yeah, this is
Is
a
that another market stall?
no, this is a stone book statue, and the pages are blank, but all along the bottom of the table that it's on are books. Oh, and then there's a chest here and a chest here.
Cool. Can I just kind of look at the books, see if there's anything like written on the spines? Tuli's probably not going to touch them because, judging by how everything else looks here, they're probably ancient and might like crumble into dust or what have you. But is there anything written on the spines or that I can see without really disturbing them? And if so, is that like in a language that I can understand?
Can you read, or can you, yeah, read, 'cause you can't. Can you read Ailey?
I cannot.
Okay, so what you see are circular symbols on the covers of each book, or on the spines of each. You can make a history check to recognize what that like.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Okay, it's Ailey, which unfortunately you
Okay.
can't read.
Does anyone know Ailey?
I think there's a spell I can cast. I don't know.
Comprehend languages? I think that lets you read.
Yes, I think so. I can only speak Masai and Umoro.
I can only do Ishima and Komodo.
Hold on, let me look at my spell list.
The Harvey climbs on top of here to get a better viewpoint.
As you're
No,
climbing on top
probably
of there,
not.
you hear a loud crack from the end of the cave, almost like when someone cracks their knuckles, but really
Oh.
loud.
Which end of the cave, roughly?
The opposite end.
I see anything on the opposite end?
How far is your dark vision?
Good question.
60 feet, I
No.
think.
Mine's
Defeat, yeah.
100.
Okay. Make a perception check then.
Who?
Oop.
Second
Good
one.
Could I also make one?
Sure.
Or because I've got advantage.
Whoa.
Also, Clerk, I think your dark vision is farther. Being
It's 100 feet.
okay, good. Yeah, Clerk. So as you peer into the darkness, in the dim light of the crystals, you see sort of like the bulk of some huge creature kind of move all the way at the end of the cavern. Whoa, I just went really Chicago there. I almost said cavern. Cavern.
Cavern.
Oh no.
Oh no. that's like Minnesota.
Just squeeze right past you.
Is it? Are we looking like into here?
Over by where the statue was. So you can see like the dark outline of the statue, right, in the shadows. In front of it, there is like the big bulk of something sort of moving, like the back of something, and then it fades back into the darkness.
I was just asking like where exactly are we looking because I didn't quite catch it.
Oh, the other side of the map, so opposite.
So just like in this the general area.
Yeah.
Okay. I will. Excuse me.
Oh.
Zahavi. So there's something moving. It's huge. We should probably, I don't know, stick close together.
All right.
I'll go
Good.
I'll corral Carmen.
You see her opening the chest.
So this chest is not locked, but this chest is.
She'll open the unlocked one first, and then get to the locked one.
In it, you can see a huge stack of scrolls and paper. Make an investigation check.
Harvey thinks to the whole group. We had this whole thing already. Never open a chest without checking it first.
We're fine. She is not very clever at this moment.
You sort through the scrolls and papers, but all you can find are blank.
Does anybody want to check out these blank papers while I open the other chest?
I'll take a look at the blank papers.
I'm gonna investigate to make sure that it isn't trapped for the locked one.
Sure.
That's probably a good idea.
Might be.
Shit.
All right, no dice.
Can you hold it a little lower so that I can see?
What?
I thought Twila was checking the.
Oh yeah,
papers.
I'll hold it so Zahavi can see as well. I guess investigation or arcana even.
So there's a bunch of papers in the chest. You just take one of them, or
I just kind of like.
Rummage through.
I assumed I was just handed all of them.
oh, okay.
Kind of
well,
like,
I mean,
"Here,
yeah, like
deal with this."
it's basically like a huge, like the whole chest, right, is like just filled with papers. So like, yeah, Carmen.
Oh, okay.
I guess you could also just like take out all of them and just put them on the ground and start sorting through.
Yeah.
So-
Let's do that.
In that case, make an investigation check, and then in order to open this chest, it would be a sleight of hand.
Okay, I will
That's
attempt
one.
that then.
Whew.
Guidance.
10 investigation
That's
on that
going to
one.
be 22 for you, or 21
Whoa.
for Twile.
All right. The lock clicks open easily. So in the chest here with the papers, you rummage through them, and you find mostly nothing except for one of them, which is a scroll of Spirit of Death.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds like a
Nice.
normal thing.
Yeah, so let me,
Insane.
this is like a not really very common spell. This is what it does. Here.
God damn.
I see.
All right, and in the other chest, Carmen, you find a stack of gold pieces, 45 to be exact. And you also find
Okay.
a
What?
like a, how do I describe this? Like a, no, not a vase. Like a, okay, yeah, like a ceramic jug.
She will look into it to examine it.
The jug is empty.
She will turn it upside down.
That is the bottom of the jug.
She will Arcana check the jug. I need to know.
17.
Okay, with the 17, you notice a small symbol carved into the bottom of the jug. You're holding an alchemy jug.
Nice.
What's that, dude?
So this is the description. So once the jug starts producing a liquid, it can't produce a different one, and it can produce the following liquids. It can produce acid, it can produce basic poison, it can produce beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, which
That's
also,
not
I don't know
good.
if mayonnaise is a liquid, but whatever,
No.
man.
No, it's not.
Mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, wine, and exclusive to a tune, can produce whiskey.
Nice.
A maximum of 1 gallon.
So this is
That
essential
seems
for
amazingly useful.
Yotimo.
Yep.
I will pass it over. Keep in mind, we
Thank you
can
very
use
much.
this to make Molotovs.
Mayonnaise. The jury seems to be out scientifically on whether
Mayonnaise, a
it
liquid is. It's a fucking
liquid.
solid.
It's a
is.
gel. It's not a solid either.
Basically a gel.
Mayonnaise is
Yeah,
a gel.
it's a gel, but like because of how gel works with like deformation, it's closer
It's
to a liquid
almost-
than a solid, which I hate.
That's pretty
Doesn't
fucked
that-
up.
Because it has viscosity, like low enough viscosity to flow. Ugh.
Is
Yeah.
mayonnaise non-Newtonian?
Mm-mm. No, if you hold
No.
if you open a jar of mayonnaise and hold it upside down, it will come out.
Oh boy, you
We've just
just-
received a jar of mayonnaise that we can
Yeah.
open and hold.
No, it's not
upside
like a DQ blizzard.
2 gallons.
Want me to try?
2 gallons of mayonnaise. Dope.
Who could ever need 2 gallons of mayonnaise? That's horrifying.
For your
I'm gonna
barbecue.
we can
That's
use
just
this,
your typical
Still too
Costco
much.
size mayonnaise jug.
No, it
Yeah.
ain't.
Oh.
We can use 2
Costco
gallons of
size
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise ain't 2 gallons. I
Can you
tell
imagine
that.
like one of those water gallon bottles, but it's just mayonnaise?
I hate that.
Oh my
Ew.
god.
Barrel.
no.
A barrel of mayonnaise?
A barrel mayonnaise. Oh god.
How are we gonna use this to defeat the enemy? I don't know. We'll give him like a stomach ache or something.
Well, I'm guessing, yeah, we hand it over to Yotimo. I'm sure you can use this.
Yeah, of course. Of course I can use this. It's a world of possibilities now.
Start throwing mayonnaise at people.
Just imagine it's a spoon,
I
and
can
it's just
throw
like
so many different things.
Hey, mayonnaise in the eyes doesn't sound pleasant, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
oh, dude. If this
Pocket
thing made buffalo
mayonnaise.
sauce, it'd be terrible.
Oh, buffalo
Oh,
sauce is
God.
lethal. Yeah, I've watched Jackass. I know what that shit does to the eyes.
Give me 2 minutes and I can add the spell to my spell list. The Spirit of Death, I mean.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, he didn't mean the mayonnaise.
No,
Spirit of
you
mayonnaise.
should have the spell that enables you to pour 2 gallons of mayonnaise off your hands.
Oh god.
Summon mayo. Summon condiment. Summon condiment's hard, actually. I'm gonna make that a cantrip.
Oh god.
Summon mayo familiar.
Nice.
Summon
Yeah, he's got
condiment
a
has to
little-
be a cantrip.
It's a little dude-shaped like thing made out of condiment that like jumps onto your sandwich.
Yeah.
You can summon a familiar, but it's the little bear-shaped honey bottle.
Anyways,
Oh, yeah.
what's this big ass knife over here?
That actually, well, it's, I guess with that size, it's what's the word for it? Like not a cleaver. There's it's
Machete?
like, no, it's like the sword that's like fucking like thick.
Broadsword?
Yeah, sort of. But it's like, yeah, but it's not, you know.
Scimitar?
Well,
Odachi?
hold on.
Uh,
I wonder if there even is a word for it.
More of a slab of iron than a sword, some would say.
Yeah, like
Buster
it's the Buster sword. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
fucking
So it's like a
one?
very square blade, you know, and a long handle.
I mean, that's just Final Fantasy VII, so
Yeah, that's not a real thing. I was just trying
it's
to.
not a
figure out-
real sword. It's
Yeah.
I got what you're saying though. Does it look usable at all? I guess none of us have strength, so I guess it's not really usable.
Yeah, I
have
mean,
19 strength.
oh my god,
Except for Twile.
it looks very
But
heavy.
you got the spear.
It is also bolted to the table with metal bands. So in order to remove it, you'd have to break the metal bands somehow.
Can I try and like
Riot.
how like because these metal bands have been here for a while, right? Can I just try and rip it off?
Yeah, I mean, you can try. They could have rusted through.
All right, let's.
Twile rolls up.
All right,
rolls
I'm
up her
locking
sleeves.
in. I'm eating a bolstering roast. Get advantage. Could I have some guidance on this?
Absolutely.
All right.
Guide me.
Yeah, go ahead and make the roll.
Strength check 1, strength check 2. Oh my fucking god.
That's a 12.
You attempt to
Oh,
lift
dear.
the sword from the table. The metal bindings kind of strain a little bit, but don't break.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
I'm gonna investigate or check to see if it's it to like determine what it even is.
Yeah, sure, make an investigation.
Sweet.
I'll give you the help action if you want to.
I already rolled a 21. Make it a 23.
Yeah. True.
This is
Oh,
a
the
strange
19.
design of sword. As you inspect it, you notice that there's actually quite a lot of weight towards one side, meaning that the sword would be much more effective when swinging it. So it'd swing with a lot more power, but that's kind of the only thing you would be able to do with it. It would be kind of an unwieldy weapon for you to try to wield it. However, you do notice that it is probably of masterwork quality, probably very valuable, and you spot a keyhole in the metal plate that connects it to the table.
Is there a spell for that too?
It's called knock.
Yeah, there's knock, but
We could just
we
try and
have
pick
a
it open.
scroll of knock.
do we have that?
I think
I have-
someone had that. I didn't
don't
add
have
it to my spell list.
I did not have
But-
that. I thought Clark had that.
A scroll of knock?
Yeah, check your.
Did we not sell it?
Nah. If we had used it, we either Carmen or I would have added it to our spell list.
If we did, I don't think I added it to my my pouch.
All right. I have a terrible idea. What if I pull a card from the deck of wonders and see if it gets me a key?
How about no? Let's not. That's a waste. Let's look for the key. How about that?
Can anyone pick locks?
I mean, if you try hard enough.
Carmen's not trained at all in picking locks. She just is so determined.
All right. She's like standing on top of the table, like straddling the sword.
I give
Just
you the
point
help
towards
action.
the keyhole.
You said the help action?
Yeah.
19.
Okay, actually, with a DC of 18, you're able to unlock the lock on the table, and then the circular metal bands that hold the sword in place click open, and you're able to lift the sword up off of the table.
Sweet.
Carmen, like a small child holding a very large knife, and holding it out in front of her, and she will slowly like walk off the table.
Can Carmen even carry it?
Not fast. Is there a strength requirement for it?
Well, try and swing it and see. I mean, I will say that, make me a.
So dumb.
It would be an investigation check if you are if one of you. I don't think any of you are proficient in smith tools or anything like that, but if you were, you would make that an advantage. If not, it's just regular.
Damn. Using up all my good rolls.
That's how that works. So 23, 24.
Yeah. So you give it a swing. It's unwieldy, but you feel a lot of power in the swing. So this is a +1 greatsword with a special feature that means that it deals plus 1d4 extra slashing damage. You can, if you wish, up that to plus 1d6, or no, sorry, plus 1d8, but you have to take disadvantage on your attack roll.
Ew.
Carmen,
How about we just throw that into the bag of holding?
Carmen will kneel down holding the sword in front of Twile.
Yeah, sure. I'll chuck it in the bag. Is there a particular name this has, or are we just calling it Buster Sword?
There isn't a
Sure.
particular name that I have for it. It's just a weird greatsword, but you can come up with whatever.
I'll just call it like Broadblade Greatsword.
Sounds like somebody's last name.
Broadblade.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does it? It doesn't have any modifiers besides the funny.
Oh well, it's masterwork, so that's +1.
Oh, okay. So masterwork is +1 to attack and damage, right?
Yes.
So it's what the hell is a greatsword's damage?
B6.
You can see more defunct stalls and everything, and you also see a few more weapons that are bolted to tables here. You see like what looks to be a warhammer, what looks to be a sort of weird. Well, this actually isn't a weapon at all.
That's a loot.
Yeah. So, but as you get up closer to the stairs, you hear a big rustling sound from up at the top of the stairs, and you hear that weird sort of crunchy crack sound again.
Oh, sorry.
Oops.
5e Tools has the 2024 player handbook stuff on it now. I assume we're just sticking with the 2014 one for now?
Oh, is it different for Greatsword? I haven't
Slightly. There's like a mastery mechanic of
Oh,
some
okay.
sort.
Yeah, forget about that for now. I haven't read any of the new stuff, so I will.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
For
But
next camp,
that's
for the
cool,
next
though.
Yeah.
campaign.
Yeah,
Would
no,
be-
definitely.
Okay. But yeah, 2d6 slashing plus an additional 1d4. Okay.
Plus 1d8 if you take this advantage.
All right. Clerk is gonna just kind of in a hushed tone, just say, "So, I remember seeing a huge thing roaming around towards the back of the hall. I don't know if it's at the top of the stairs, but we should definitely take caution."
Make any loud
Uh,
noises.
Second question, is the disadvantage on the roll that you get an extra 1d8 to the damage of, or is it on the roll after that?
It's on the roll that you get the extra 1d8.
Okay.
You
And does
also
that damage die replace the d4? Sorry.
no, it's a yeah, it replaces d4, so it's like
Okay.
regular greatsword damage plus 1d8.
Gotcha.
You hear a loud thud also now from the back of the cavern.
Was it like a big humanoid thing or a big or like
Yeah, it
animal
sounds
thing?
like something slamming into something.
Oh
Is
boy.
the food here like spoiled?
Yes,
is it-
Absolutely.
most definitely.
Okay.
Carmen will slowly.
More mold
Clerk
than
is gonna
food.
stop Carmen.
What?
Let me scout.
All right.
Clerk's gonna fly up. How tall does this place have a ceiling?
Yeah, so the ceiling is about 150 feet, quite high. Up these stairs, I would say, is about 25 feet up to this plateau here, this platform. So if you fly up there, you will see.
I'm just gonna fly up 40 feet
Yeah.
and just kind of look towards the top of the stairs, right over there.
All right. So, as you fly up, you get a good look at the raised platform that you couldn't get from ground.
I'm sticking extra close to Clerk, so
Yeah,
that
that's why.
the
Yeah, I'm sticking
warded
40 feet
bond
up.
doesn't work. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't wear off. It just
I think
dissipates
the
for a
spell
little bit.
does end if we get farther than 60 feet, if I remember the description right.
Let
You
me
see that at
it.
the top of the platform,
Yeah.
there is a huge mass of what looks to be like hive matter that is splayed across the platform, entwined with the anvil, and also sort of covering the lower part of the statue. And you see, in the center of it all, what looks to be a great beast that seems to have been infected.
Oh no.
I'm going to zoom in on this because it's a bit hard to see because it's that same colors as the map. So that's what it looks like. It's got a whole bunch of different arms, but it has a sort of almost serpentine body, and it has like these huge jaws, and that are kind of just like snapping around, and you can see that it is connected to these like parts of the hive mass that are denser, and they're sort of at the corners of the plateau, and they're connected to it by things that look like almost kind of like umbilical cord type things. And you can also see, Clerk, with your dark vision, you can see that there are cocooned up, entrapped with hive matter covering their faces, are the unconscious bodies.
Ooh.
All right.
Sort of like they were caught by a spider, except that instead of a spider web, it's hive matter. And the beast is kind of prowling around here, and every so often, it'll ram into the statue with a huge thud, try to snap at it, and as it snaps at it, the hive matter that's sort of binding it in place will crack and give a sickly kind of cracking sound, and then it'll get discouraged and sort of shy away from the statue again.
Clerk's gonna fly back down and well, to explain the situation to the people who couldn't see it. Um, so there's a giant serpentine creature, I believe. It's probably the thing that crawled or dug through down to here. I see some ailey just that are like wrapped in wrapped in the hive gunk. Then there's a um, couple of what looks like umbilical cords attached to the to that serpentine creature. So rule number one, if we want to save them, no fireball.
All right, I need 5
Or
minutes
make
then.
them, or make them move. Oh wait.
So I think the best strategy would be to get rid of the hive nodes first, and potentially that may make the serpentine creature on not be hostile. Maybe, I don't know. There's a couple of ways we can get up there. Um, when I flew up, we can go. Let's see. Um, how tall is this wall here?
Sorry, I didn't see the ping. Chris?
Right here.
Oh, up there. Oh, that's really short. That's about 5 feet.
Oh, I can just jump over because like
Yeah, you can
I
take
can
the
only
stairs
assume I
up.
saw those stairs and just kind of like sneak by, almost. And what about this? These walls up at the top right?
Yeah, I would say those are also about 5 feet tall. They're not very high at all.
Okay. So the hard ones would be trying to get to these ones without getting noticed.
I think if we use either a multi-target spell, or if we
This might be a divide and conquer situation. I can only assume we can
Yeah.
get up to here just fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, we can
Flank
get
them.
over here. We have 2 people on one side, 2 people on the other side.
we might be able to get up
I can
here.
climb on top of the tower and get a vantage point. From there, I could teleport um, some of the ALE away, so that we have clear way to attack.
So the idea is to try our best not to. I mean, if it push comes to shove, we'll just have to kill the serpentine creature. But if it's being infected because of the hive, I believe if we kill those nodes, we should be able to hopefully gain knowledge from it.
So also, I mean, you can also make a nature check to see if you recognize what type of creature this is.
Oh,
It is a
yeah.
subterranean creature, but maybe Orc knows.
Yeah, I guess I would try to. Uh,
Also, another
yeah.
thing, these towers, there's about a 15-foot difference between the top of the tower and the top of the plateau, so they go a little bit higher than the platform. It's about 15 feet.
I think the people who can.
Yep, that was a failed nature check.
Maybe it
Well,
would be
it's a 10.
advantageous for Yotimo and I each to climb atop one of these towers and then coordinate with everyone else.
I'll try to have an effect spell on the large creature you see yourself.
So here's
Yeah,
the
so
plan.
Clerk also.
Tahavi and Yotimo. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, with your nature check, I was just gonna say. So you do recognize a bit about this creature, not all of it though. This is a behir. It's a subterranean predator that lives in caves and preys on animals on the surface. But it is not normal behir behavior to attack animals in large groups, such as a tribe of ailey. Usually, they go after isolated creatures on the surface, like a wild boar or like a lone explorer or something. They prefer going for isolated prey. They are very fierce predators. So you do estimate that removing the hive wouldn't necessarily make it not hostile towards you, but it may make it significantly weaker.
That's kind of the point. We don't want to fight at full strength.
Knowing
Especially we
that
don't even know if those nodes we won't know if those nodes actually are giving it certain special effects or anything like that. Okay.
knowing that it is a Bahir, can any of us check to see if we know anything about it?
I mean,
You can all make nature checks, yeah, if you.
My question would be, do normal Bahirs have any vulnerabilities that are well known?
Yeah. And its abilities in general.
That's a 27.
Yeah. So, after thinking back to what you've learned about Bahirs, Bahirs are kind of like snakes with legs. So they do like to grab onto creatures and sort of squeeze them for air. Um, they also can breathe lightning, as far as you know.
Okay, so probably resistant to lightning.
To know.
Okay,
As
so
they are
here's
underground creatures, are they potentially sensitive to light?
No, because they do prey on creatures of the surface.
they go to the surface all the time.
Oh, true. My bad.
You think Shatter would be good against them?
They're not inanimate.
No, that's true.
Bahirs are highly strategic predators. Like I said, they only go for isolated creatures. So yeah, for a Bahir to take on a whole tribe of Ailey, very atypical. Might have something to do with the fact that it's infected by the hive. But they are very smart. They're not just like sort of
it's
mindless, rampagers.
mhm. It
Okay,
being
so
able
here's a game plan. Zahavi and Yotimo go up on the tower on the left side. Me, Twile, and Carmen will sneak around on the right side. And then with the targeted spells from both of the wizards, we can probably get rid of all the nodes in one fell swoop, hopefully, depending on how much HP they got. Don't know yet.
Hmm. I don't know if I have any. I could upcast Scorching Ray.
They don't have really many targeted spells. I could use
Could do a
my
fireball.
5th level spell to create animate object and create. Oh, how many was it? Die. Targets count.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can help him.
10. I could animate 10 small small objects, each with their own attack. That could probably get useful.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I have options to attack wisdom and intelligence, which would render the beast either unable to move or unable to make a move.
That'd definitely be priority number one.
Yeah, needs to work though.
Do you
Yeah.
think I could just grab it with Bigby's hand and like hold it in place?
Yeah, I mean,
Right,
try.
Could
Bigby's
be.
hand.
Yeah, Bigby's
Because
hand.
does have a huge strength score.
I do have my portent dice to make sure at least one of those one of the rolls is successful.
Okay.
Have you rolled them yet?
I took the ones from last session. They were 9 and 19.
Okay, cool.
Since I don't think we had like a long rest in between then and now.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess we had the downtime, but
No, it's fine.
I didn't really have an opportunity to use them.
Okay. Carmen will start climbing up this thing.
All right.
The Harvey will stealthily climb
Oops. Sorry.
this
Yeah,
one.
if you'd like to hide from it, make stealth checks.
Yes.
Will the fact do that? Ooh.
Not bad.
Whew. Yotimo.
Where's stuff?
Yotimo's always such an assassin.
Yeah.
man.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh.
should I make a stealth check too? Where the hell is stealth on my sheet? Am I blind?
It's
Pretty down. Second from the
Okay, yeah,
last.
I am just
Why?
actually blind. Okay.
how how does that
Yeah,
happen?
you're the stealthiest almost.
I mean, I have silent feathers, so my flying is already silent. Or I
yeah.
have proficiency and stuff. Never mind. That sucks. Oh well. But we're just kind of following the plan I set out.
I'm not gonna lie. I got like half of it, so we might have to run that back. We're
Oh.
hitting multi-target spells on these things.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
We're
We're gonna
sneaking up on the sides.
we're sneaking up on that side. They can go up on the tower and just hit all the nodes first, if
Okay.
possible.
Bingo. Got it.
Twilight's gotta stick close, so we don't lose our warding bond.
Climbing.
As you get up
Indeed,
on top
Harvey
of the
said it.
tower, the crystal has a dim energy to it, but even next to the crystal, you can sense a very strong magical presence embedded within the crystal. But I'd say that Yotimo and Zahavi, you guys are high enough level spellcasters at this point that you can recognize very easily when a magical signature is unstable. These crystals are perfectly safe to be around right now, but if you mess with them or break them or anything, the consequences might not be so great.
That sounds like Carmen's magic words.
I have an idea.
Is it fucking around immediately followed by finding out?
Sort of.
Usually,
What if we damage the crystals a little bit? All right. And then I don't know what spells you have, Zahavi, but if I use the Bigby's hand spell, I could throw it at the thing.
Is it not attached to the tower?
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. Foiled again by Caulk.
Yep, caulk.
Anyways, Carmen,
What?
follow the plan.
She's
Leave it
whispering in
alone.
your head. What?
Follow the plan. Leave the crystal alone.
Come on, man. It's so shiny.
I understand, but let's take care of the hive like we were supposed to.
Harvey
Uh,
asks into the group chat, could I maybe cast Hold Monster on the big one?
I got it. Old monster.
Okay.
I think Yotimo's got it, yeah. So
Are we-
You
Zahavi,
got it.
if you
Sacrifice.
have any sort of spells that can hit both of those nodes,
I'm just gonna check it.
All of those difficult.
I'm gonna check it.
Your
perhaps
fireball?
fireball.
Uh,
Good.
We're over here.
I'll deal with. I'll I'll take care of the notes. I have something to deal with it.
I cast Scorching Ray.
All right, we're gonna do this at the same time.
Yeah.
I would say for Zahavi, if you can at least hit the farthest one, we can come back and get the closer one much easier.
Carmen, as you get ready to cast your spell, the creature suddenly turns and seems to look in your direction. Its eyes, tiny eyes above its snout, squinting.
Uh-oh.
I should have cast Protection for Good and Evil. Uh-oh.
And as it squints in your direction, you notice it's kind of looking around as if it doesn't quite see you. But then it sort of starts to its head sort of starts to stop moving so widely and starts to get narrower and narrower and narrower until it kind of focuses on the point where you would be and starts to open its mouth.
I would like to step backwards.
That seems
oh.
normal.
Is this time for initiative or no?
I'd like everybody to roll initiative, please.
You
That's
don't
simple.
say.
We don't have the jump.
Yeah, that's about
Bad.
right.
Come on, it needs to just roll a 1 and then we're good.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. Having a low initiative order means that I can play a more tactician role.
And
That's not good. That he gets before everyone else.
okay.
Oh.
Perhaps even bad.
Just when you think the creature might not see you, it lets out a roar, and then you can see that charging up in its mouth is some type of energy, but you expected it to be lightning. It is not.
Uh-oh, what is it?
Is it like a hive breath weapon? That's... Please no.
Okay, let's see. Give me 1 second. All right, creature will bound forward. So this much, and it is 15 feet up. So here,
guys,
I have to move
no.
it back. Move it back 5. So it clambers
Goodbye,
up right
Carmen.
onto the edge of the tower
Power.
with speed. And I would like for Carmen and Twile to roll dexterity saving throws.
Oh no. Well,
Oh, I
well
see.
we're
how
in
it is.
this together, whatever happens.
Hold my hand.
Okay. Well. This might not be very good.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. Because you both fail, unfortunately.
Oh.
A huge burst of energy hits both of you from the creature's mouth. And you will take 54 necrotic damage.
Jesus!
You say
Oh
54.
no.
Yeah, the force of the blast almost blasts you off your feet, but you manage to stay steady.
What damage type is this?
This is necrotic damage.
Okay, so that goes to my 1.
Let me just double check, but I think I take all of that.
So do I.
Yeah, I totally do take all of that. That's unfortunate.
Well, no, you get resistance.
Do I?
While, let's see.
Well, warding bond, doesn't it mean that you take half the damage and then Twile takes half?
I completely forgot about warding bond even after all this.
Yeah,
like,
resistance to all
stuff.
damage. So you take
Okay.
half that, as well as
Okay.
I, but it's still half.
Yeah. Okay. So half of that
So-
is what, 27?
Yep.
So 80.
And
Six,
you
I'm at
have
68.
8 from there.
and remember you have 8 temporary
Yeah.
temporary hit points.
Yeah. Well, they're
Gone
8
now.
being the. I still do have the max HP increase because 8 is like the weirdest fucking spell ever.
It's the greatest.
It
It's
is very good,
great.
but also I don't like. I get why it adds to your HP like maximum, but it's so weird to keep track of.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's a bit less than I was going to take, but and
I can't do math right now.
do you also take 27 then? Is that how wording bond
Yeah.
works? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeesh.
That's its turn.
What the hell?
Well, that's good.
Let me actually, almost forgot. We got some features.
Oh, do we ever?
The first one is infected, which unfortunately you can't identify right now until later. The next ones are actions. They're bite.
I don't think bite is what just happened.
Yeah, I don't. If that's just
Somehow.
bite, Constrict,
Wait till we see its bark.
breath,
Yeah, I feel like that's
and
and
swallow.
that's the standard ones for Bahir. If I out of character, I do know.
I just
quite a bit
noticed
about
that I had
Bahirs,
a
but-
thing that might be useful. Could I have casted this? I didn't realize I had it
As a
till
reaction,
just now. Yeah.
Is it? I don't. It doesn't have to roll for the breath. I think. Is
Yeah, it
the
doesn't.
Problem there.
so it doesn't make an attack roll or cast a spell to do that. So unfortunately, you cannot use that reaction.
Dang.
Yeah, that is an ability. But if it does make an attack roll, you can do that.
All right. So this crystal that we're near is pretty volatile, right?
Yes, and thank you for reminding me.
Because it just made that blast right next to it.
What's that 54? Okay, we'll note that. The blast rips into the side of the crystal, and the crystal is not destroyed, but you can see that the entire side of it is like ripped up now, and there are sort of like these tendrils of magical energy leaking out. It looks very badly damaged.
Oh, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
It's Clark's turn.
Yeah. Yeah. Intelligence. Not saving throw. What is, oh, right here. Bam.
What would you like to know?
I'm guessing that was breath, and guessing it was a line and not a cone, otherwise it would have got me for sure. How about swallow?
Swallow. The beast looks
It's a-
ravenous.
Small beard. Bird.
Jesus Christ.
Don't like that there's so much text. Oh.
Ew.
As damage.
Yeah, that's kind of their whole gimmick.
Yeah,
The
that makes sense.
the dragon that eats you.
Do you want me to cast banishment on it? See if it does anything.
That would be nice.
I'll save you the to find out. The Bahir are native to the material plane, so unfortunately it wouldn't do anything. Well, wait, would it?
I think the banishment, the
It's not to its
native
home
plane
plane.
thing is only for keeping it permanent, right?
Oh, okay. Well, then you're fine.
Yeah.
It's a
It would give us
illusion.
60 seconds of unimpeded. Do stuff
time. Give you a break.
Okay, shit, there's options. I mean, I have banishment too. And when it comes back from banishment, it'll appear where it was, right?
Yeah.
60 seconds. That's one round essentially.
No, that's 10 rounds.
10 rounds. Okay. All right. I'd say banishment. We try to kill those nodes as fast as possible, and be ready to fight the thing after a while, assuming we don't miss.
And I think you should use your portent.
Oh, yeah. What is it? What does banishment say again? Spell save, yeah.
Did you have a save of 12?
That can't be right.
Yeah, that cannot be right.
Wait, how does it?
Should be
8
con
plus
first.
8 plus
Oh.
proficiency
proficiency
plus
plus
your wisdom.
spellcasting ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was saved for wisdom for some reason. That was weird. There you go. Yeah. So, for the infected beer, I'm gonna make his roll a 9.
Okay. The creature roars, and then the roar is literally cut off mid-roar, as the banishment spell takes into effect on the creature, and it pops into thin air.
I just had a brain
Nice.
blast, guys. What if we break the crystal enough and then drop it and then explode it when he gets back?
Along with the rest
Yep.
of the hive matter on the plateau. The entire
Oh.
plateau is now clean.
The
So
fuck?
we have 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
Um,
Still 2
okay.
rounds.
so as
Without-
the hive matter just literally pops away, the entire platform is gone. The Ailey suddenly all gasp as if almost in unison, sitting up. Some of them look very injured.
Okay, so as far as my turn goes, that was my spell. Don't really have a good bonus action. So 5, 10, 15, 20, then 15 feet down. 30 or 35. How much movement speed do I got? I don't remember. 30. Okay. Let's just say I try to fly down. The last 5 feet, I just fall. And hit my butt on the ground. I tell Twila and Carmen, okay, he's gone for a little while. Let's try and get those Ailey out of here. And just in my turn.
Okay, Carmen.
Don't
5,
forget about dash sections.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Drop 5. Dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30. Yeah, because I can do that.
So, as you're closer here, you can see that this Ailey seems quite injured. The others actually seem miraculously not very seriously injured. However, this Ailey does seem quite injured, and he has a large wound in his upper arm.
I'm going to say to the 2 that are fine, you 2, take the 3rd one and get out of here. You have 1 minute. 4th thing hits the fan. Shit hits the fan.
They stand up sort of warily, but this one, the further one, who seems to be in sort of more like a warrior's get up, he goes, "Understood. Thank you." And he will dash over.
Is a potion a bonus action or an action?
Bonus.
Wait.
Giving one an action.
Drinking one.
Making his bonus.
I will
Oh.
drink a potion of necrotic resistance.
Yeah.
Sweet.
oh, I had +1 to the saving throw, but that's
14 still failed.
yeah,
Yeah, 14.
I- average forgetter of warding bond.
All right.
Be like that.
Did warding bond reduce damage, or is that just for you?
It halved it.
It
Basically,
splits it
Clerk
between
takes
us.
Clerk takes half the
I
damage.
take it too, but it's all halved.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Pretty sick.
And that just applied to Twile?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can only warding bond one person at a time.
Just checking. In that case, I will end my turn.
Okay. Yotimo.
How fast can I dispense bardic inspirations?
Well, it's a bonus action, so
Okay. I'll give bardic to Armin. And gosh, man. I mean, I'm gonna yell at Carmen like, "What's the plan now?" I mean, we have a minute.
Heal, buff up, get ready to pop these 4 things that pop back up. And we're going to explode that crystal when it comes back.
All right then.
Yeah. Sounds good.
If memory serves, I guess since we're telepathically talking, if memory serves, spot here,
Oh, no.
here, I think here, and I think here, somewhere around there, where those four things are.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
So as soon as it pops up, we unleash.
No, I think
I,
it was
I
actually
think
here.
there was one here, yeah.
Yeah, get rid of that other one.
It's like pinging on a map.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just gonna spend my time giving everyone at least one bardic inspiration.
yeah, because you got 10 rounds in you, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we
So
got
I've got-
plenty prep time.
yeah, I got a total of 5 if I use my rhythm maker's drum. So, or rather my
Would you
rhythm
be able
maker's
to
wand.
heal this? I guess I can heal him on my go round, just to like help them a little bit.
yeah. I mean, you know, we can kind of get out of strict initiative here for now, so because you know, there's no point.
Okay. Yeah. So it's
Just for safety's sake, I'll cast Wither and Plume on those three Ali without harming them, and heal the one that's like on the cusp of death. I'll post the spell description again.
Oh.
And I'll heal him for what was it? Their hit
hit
die
dice.
plus my int mod, which is 5.
Okay, let me see. The die is.
Like 1d6, what probably.
Yeah, actually, it's a
D8.
D8 for him, and it is 10.
There you go. God, he had little HP. That much of a bar is 10 HP. Jeez.
Yeah.
Afterwards, he tells them, Dina and Zerafa are upstairs. Hurry.
They
And,
hoist. Yeah.
honestly, I'd suggest everybody like at the T0 time when the beast comes back, pop one of the tasty treats for any advantage you can.
Okay.
Prior to the go around.
You know what this feels like? Y'all played Elden Ring, and you're going into a boss fight, and you just spend like a minute buffing.
Yeah. Yeah.
They hoist the
Yeah.
injured Ali up between them, and will start to kind of fly, and they will leave the battlefield.
Kobu,
Mhm.
the round before the Behir comes back, I'll cast Animate Objects on my needles and create 10 tiny animated objects. I'll cast it.
Okay, let's see.
Each of which have 20 HP, 18 AC, plus 8 to hit, and each deal 1d4 plus 4 damage.
Okay. How many of them are there?
10.
All right. I'm just gonna make little things you can move around for them. Real quick, I'm gonna make.
I'll probably use them multiple times, so I've got a little image if we want to make a token for them.
Ah, I see it. Yeah. Okay. Let me grab. Just make it square real quick and then save. Needle.
Should be Zahavi's turn, right?
Yeah. How many of the needles?
10.
Well, so I skipped ahead to Clerk's turn because it would be Clerk's turn when the banishment wears off.
Well,
We're still prepping, right?
Yeah,
we're still
but
prepping.
we're just we're just doing all the prep before. I'm just doing that for when we start back.
We have more than enough movement because 30 times 9 rounds is 270, 300 if you haven't moved yet. So we have enough movement. We
Yeah,
have 10
10.
actions, 10 bonus actions, and a couple of checks we can make.
Sorry, I
So
forgot.
if we just
How many of the needles?
10.
10.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No-
I'm
no
very sorry.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And
You want to, you can add it as a token, and I'll make the macros and everything for them.
yeah, so what I did was they all share the same sheet right now, which you can see.
Yep.
If you want to duplicate it, you can, but it may be better, honestly, just to well, no, I can dupe them real quick. Actually, that's pretty easy now that I have all of them on here. Give me 1 second. Might fill up your sheet a little bit, so I'm actually just gonna make them only available to you. That they're not clogging up everyone. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is me before every session when there's a lot of enemies. Just duping tokens. I think the most I've ever had to do was like 20 or so, and like damn.
Very sorry. I should have consulted you about it beforehand.
No, it's fine. It doesn't actually take very long once I have like everything on the map. You can just use. Besides, you can just need to use one sheet anyway to like roll any attacks or anything like that.
Yes, exactly.
So the only reason I'm duping them is for HP. So this will take just a second. If you guys need to do anything that you're going to be doing while the banishment is happening, feel free to do it while I'm occupied making these.
So do we just kind of want to move into the positions we want to be in?
Yeah, positions, but potions, everything.
So why don't we go person by person and run to the list of what we want to do?
So
Probably best.
yeah, I was thinking we set up Twile over here. I can be like right up here. Zahavi, I guess you would want to be back here, far away from the here.
Yeah, I'll probably go around here
Or
on
even
the
over
other
there,
side of the bridge.
Yeah, and I mean, as long as you can target the stuff. And then Carmen, you probably move back a little bit. And Yotimo, I don't know where you were going to be. I mean, you're kind of a backline too. We're all backline, but still.
Yeah, but most of my spells are like within 60 feet. So I need to be like not too far from
Probably,
here.
probably closer to here.
The
Yeah,
needles have 10
probably.
HP, right?
20.
20. Got it.
Damn.
Damn, they're beefy
20
little
HP,
needles.
18 AC, plus 8 to hit.
They're so good.
Yep.
Tiny
Okay.
objects and large objects, yeah, large objects are really good. Or is it huge? I don't
Huge.
remember. Yeah, it's huge.
80. You can 2 huge objects. Each with 80 HP.
Yeah.
Also plus 8 to hit. Really strong.
So like basically the statue's hammer.
Honestly, that would have been sick. I didn't think about that.
No.
I specifically took that spell just for Zahavi to animate his needlework.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Okay.
I'll move here. Or yeah, here.
Can I?
Alright. Shall we move to our positions, Clerk?
Sure.
Bound as we are by the chain of warding bond.
Yeah.
I
The
got
funny
the list.
thing is, the spell only works if both have platinum rings bearing that.
Oh, you're
I
married.
mean,
Whoa.
Wow.
we're basically the mom and dad of the group, anyways.
Okay. So
I'll use one of my bonus actions to summon Tenzo and place him here so that I can support and cast spells from this position.
Wine mom and grill dad.
That's a meme waiting to happen. That's
Yeah.
some fan art waiting to happen.
It's like gay son and thought daughter.
Gay mom
I'm
and
going
bird
to
dad.
drink. Yeah,
Gay mom thought dad.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna drink a potion of greater healing. What is it? What does it do? Or how much is it? 1d6 plus 6 or something like that?
Is it a regular potion?
It's a greater healing.
Oh, yeah, that's different. I actually forgot off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Alright.
4d4 plus 4.
We have 10 needles on the board. I think you can move them all around too, so you can place them wherever
Yep.
you like.
I'll like. Which one are we focusing first?
Or I would say we want to prep spells. I guess hold spells for when they appear.
That pink rectangle
So-
is where the Bahir is going to be, by the way.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Could we also
can't-
have where the positions of those nodes are going to be? Or
Yeah,
did we just-
is
we
it
got a
those
spot
blue
on it?
circles?
yeah, that
Yeah,
was
that's
the.
where we're guessing. So
Okay, yeah, you were actually only had to move one of them, so you were perfect.
Damn.
We
I got
can't
it.
move the
We locked in.
token,
That
the
memory.
needle tokens.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
in terms of prep, let me summon my
tactical.
tentacle real quick.
well, you know what? It's because
Carmen, you could summon Ferdinand. Ah,
I will need Ferdinand. I was kind of waiting for everybody else to do the thing before I drop my list of to do.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but that's
understand now.
my only prep
Let's
itinerary
see.
item.
Do I have anything? Since I'm concentrating on banishment. Spirit Guardians. That's a concentration.
So I take that list. I'm gonna put this list and see what I need, so I can see how much damage I can do to the crystal.
Concentration. Oh, I can summon my spiritual weapon. Oops.
ooh.
That one's not concentration. I'm gonna put it. Let's see, where am I putting it? Rectangle. Make it yellow. I'm gonna make it and then move it. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Man's gonna get so poked.
Only thing
I'll
is,
put
because
my-
they are tiny objects, they can share the same space.
Yeah, I'll put
Oh.
my spiritual weapon right there.
Um,
And
We are going to beat you to death.
Hey guys, I hate to put a hole in the plan. If and when we pop this crystal here, what if the radius is bigger than, I don't know, 30 feet?
Yeah.
One question: in the time while we wait to while we prepare, can Zehavi check the crystals and estimate the range of the explosion?
And how much help if possible? Carmen will assist with this.
Yes.
For part of
Make an intelligence check at advantage because you are a spellcaster. Well, but also because Carmen is helping you, so just at advantage.
what is that, Yotimo?
You have
Sorry,
proficiency in the
I-
persuasion skill, of course.
Yo, in case we need it.
Sorry about that,
Just
guys.
saying, like, hey guys, just saying.
Is that an Ishimaya thing that I just never wrote down?
It is an Ishimaya thing. You should
Oh,
have.
I have it. I have it on my sheet. I just never wrote down that it was a racial feature.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You're telling me this
Sorry,
entire
guys.
time.
We could have just talked to it.
Just so you know, I'm a bard.
Defeated, cracking open the crystal with facts and logic.
Oh yeah.
So the crystals, they both have 30 HP, although the right one has significantly less than 30 HP. It has 3 HP remaining, meaning that it would be very easy to crack open. Within the crystals, you sense a familiar energy. The crystals have prismarine energy contained within them.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh.
Well, we're cooking.
What are we
Do we
cooking
know-
with? Like,
Do we know the blast
napalm?
radius?
Hard to tell, although the crystals do seem to have stored a large amount of energy, meaning that the blast will most certainly be large. It's not gonna disappoint.
So
Okay, I think Carmen and
Whatever
Yotimo
happens, I can tank it.
and Swedish should probably
also gets
get a
halved,
little
so-
bit.
I also have this once the guy comes back.
I have my boon as well.
Got the healing potion. Got the necrotic potion. Got protection from good and evil. We checked the crystal stability and health, so that's going to take 1 hit. I would like to summon Ferdinand about right where I was.
Yeah, so also that is the right hand crystal, of course. That is on 3 hit points. The left one is undamaged.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll put him about here so we can just pop that. It explodes. He can restrain it if need be.
Oh, why is
Oh.
he hurt? What the?
He's almost dead. No.
He's probably gonna get wiped again. I'm sorry. 50. Oh, 60? Okay. And then got minimum feet away. We're not really behind cover, but we should be fine. Okay, anything
Hey,
else?
I'm thinking, probably I'll probably give the round before the here and everything else reappears. I'll give the bonus action command to the needles to attack the node that reappears, and then as my action, as my prepared action, I will fireball the 2 nodes here.
Yeah, my prepared action would be Frigid Storm.
And
I'm
my prepared
preparing
action.
Eldritch Blast at the node closest to where I am.
You mean you're not going to strike it with the spear?
I think that would be best.
Since
you'll
the
al-
spear is not my packed weapon yet, I don't believe I can attack twice with it yet, so the Eldritch Blast is going to do more
Oh.
damage.
Okay.
If that's the case, then you can probably just, step. We can both step back here,
Yeah.
get even
that-
further
Yeah,
away.
I think you
Yeah.
would probably have disadvantage because you would make a spell attack at
Melee
melee.
range.
Yeah. Let me
Wait, that's a range?
No, I'm just trying to see. Like, I don't know what the range is.
Oh, thank goodness.
If it's 30, it's that. If it's 40, it's that. If it's 50, it's that. I'm always a little suspicious.
Okay.
So
I can move this here, and that way I can hit both the node and use the shielding effect of the tentacle.
Carmen will actually take cover behind the anvil. And as her hold action, she will wait to cast gravity sinkhole.
Everything will happen in this next turn.
Is anybody aiming at the crystal right now with something?
Oh, actually, I could just do that. I could cast firebolt.
We will cast every spell.
I'm not
think it
using
would-
a spell slot.
It probably would be enough with
Yeah,
your channel
firebolt.
divinity. Ah, no, wait. It only targets enemies. Okay, then we will
Yeah,
need to
I can-
use something.
Yeah, something has to aim at it since it's inanimate.
Range spell attack. So that is d20 plus 8. Does a 10 hit?
Oh, okay. Well, let's just roll up.
Let's bring back to be here.
Yeah, bring everything back. Okay, so just a matter of seconds later, after all your prep, everything will reappear. But here, all of the hive matter will return, covering the entire platform, and the hive nodes. Ooh, all right. So, Carmen, first of all, you will do your firebolt, which will hit the crystal and shatter it. Okay. The crystal explodes in a huge burst of prismarine energy that seems to almost fill the entire cave for a second. A bright blue light.
Oh.
Everybody, except for Carmen, will take
Let's go.
this much damage. Psychic damage. 13.
Psychic.
Cut that in
Okay.
half.
Well, that's
Cool.
not bad at all.
So that will be
Do we round
7,
up or down?
6.
Round down.
Okay,
So
so that's
6.
6. Well, that's 62.
Zahavi as well?
Yes.
Really?
Because we have the thing, the why even try?
Oh.
Yeah. That's my guess,
14.
anyways.
Yeah, Carmen's the only one who didn't take the deal.
Oh, right.
The Behir and will let out like a sort of a scream as it's flashed by the light, and the light burns some of its scales away. And the nodes as well around it will shake and sort of almost like as if they're echoing the same sound as the Behir. Bit crazy. All right, next up is Clerk with the Channel Divinity, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Good
46,
Bam.
dealing 13
To all the things.
to all the enemies. So the nodes will take extra damage. Same with the Brachyura. Who wants to go next?
Let's go down the line.
Yeah.
So Carmen already hit the thing.
Okay, Yotimo.
I am going to cast Rolathim's Psychic Lens on the here. Must make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. It is shitty.
Oh.
That is a failed save.
-2.
So he is incapacitated for the next turn, and I need to roll. Sec. Oh, I had it already, the macro. Dang it. I'm rolling it now.
Hell yeah.
26 psychic damage.
2 ones. Too bad.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'm going to grab a focusing brew, and I guess this is a surprise run, right?
Yeah, essentially.
Kinda.
Okay, so I'm not taking anything. That's my action that I was preparing. So
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to click. It's a hobby.
Okay. Because my needles were prepared to attack the node. They each will attack once.
It's gonna get poked.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so
Uh,
all
majority of those
except
hit.
for all except for 3 hits. So you get 7 hits in.
Okay.
Jeez.
I'll just roll 7d4 plus 4 times 7 is 20. 28.
74 plus 28. Ooh,
Yeah.
42.
That one's dead as shit.
Yeah, so basically the needles just poke away at the node until it's just ripped to shreds. As it is, the cord connecting it to the Brachyura severs.
And as my prepared action, I will cast a frosty fireball.
All right.
That's 58 cold damage.
The nodes are nodes, they don't move, so they automatically fail, meaning that both of these are frozen up and the umbilical cords shattered.
Whoa. Great job, team.
Efficiency.
Seriously good job with the banishment.
Twile.
Now let's see if I can hit my
You know.
shit here. Got that
I don't-
fucking bug. Okay, I'm locked in. All right. So I'm gonna blast. I'm gonna get to blasting. I don't think that second one hits.
No, but the first one does.
That's 5 force damage.
Hey, you did your part.
Hang on, that's not right. Why did the number go away again?
Yeah, it should also be your charisma mod.
Yeah, it's charisma, and then let me just do my other invocations. Okay,
Well, how much is your charisma
so
mod?
it's another 5, so
Okay.
10 overall. I don't know why that went away, but yes, that's 10, and then I suppose I could choose to reduce its movement speed by 10 feet, but I don't think that would really
Not necessary.
do anything. Yeah, but that's that.
Great. So, does this mean?
I think it's now just properly Clerk's turn.
Yeah, I think it is just properly Clerk's turn.
Well, and the Bahir had a higher initiative, but
Well, because the banishment ended.
Yeah.
banishment ended on my turn, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. So proper my turn. I'm a shoot the node. Oop.
That is a
12
miss.
does not 12 does not hit. Bonus action, my spiritual weapon will swing
That is a hit, though.
for 15.
Ooh.
Nice.
Damn.
Wait, that's not quite right. Hold on. It's less than that.
Is it only 1d8?
Yeah, it's 1d8.
Okay, and I'll take away the 4, so
Make it 11.
11, yeah.
I think I changed it when I had upped it last time I used spiritual weapon. But yeah. Action, bonus action, intelligence. Bam.
What would you
Sweet.
like to know?
What is constrict?
Oops. There we go.
Cool. All right. I'd say that's a pretty productive turn.
Hell yeah.
Carmen.
I'll
Yeah.
move like closer to the needles, I guess. And that's it. Yeah.
Okie dokie. My turn. 5, 10, 15. He's gonna multi-attack that hive node.
Bam.
Oh,
Bam.
nice.
Ooh, 2 hits. One is a
And a
crit.
crit. Safe to say it's probably dead as shit.
Hopefully.
Oh, I did that. I dyslexic that. It's 2d6 plus 4.
Yeah, I was like 2d4.
Try again.
I don't even have dyslexia. What am I doing? 5. Okay, hold on. 7 and 9.
You get an extra for that first one, right?
Yeah, because of the crit.
Another 2d6.
Okay, hold on.
18 and
So-
9. 27.
Bonk.
Yeah, on the hive node.
Ferdinand punches
Yeah,
the
that
node,
thing's
and it
fucking obliterated.
turns to ice before it is shattered. You have no idea how good you have just... how good that was. And I can't tell you, because now you can't identify infected, but that's okay. I'll tell you later.
Aww.
I'm honestly super happy that we don't have to identify infected, because that seems
20.
bad. No
what
good
if we're-
mechanic was ever named
Really?
infect.
Fucking Magic the Gathering.
Alright, so that's Ferdinand's turn. Then my turn is incapacitated, right?
It is
Yep.
incapacitated.
Yeah, it is.
Until
I'm gonna
until my
cast
turn.
Immolation.
Jesus.
Must
I
make a
don't-
deck save, which I assume it automatically fails,
Yeah, I think incapacitated automatically fails. Yeah.
which means it will take
It just
76.
Let me just
Can't
see.
take actions or reactions.
Oh, okay. Is there no... There's no disadvantage? Really? Guess so.
No, it's just can't take actions and and reactions.
Alright, well, let me make a deck save. Fail.
Yeah.
Fails.
Yeah, it fails. So it'll take 76, and then next turn it'll take 3d6.
Ooh.
Hold on. Let me read this whole thing. 76. Burning light sheds bright light in 30-foot radius and dim for additional 30 feet. End of each turn, it repeats the saving throw. 3d6 on a failed save until the spell ends.
Oh, that is so good.
Well, that's not successful. Yeah.
Level 5 spells, baby.
20.
76. 5, 10, 5, 10, 15. 25,
Oh, shit.
30. And then because I have no more temp HP, I'm gonna eat another mochi ball.
Gee, rolling up on it.
Mochi ballin'.
Carmen squaring up.
What's up? 6 temp HP. And I believe action, movement, bonus action. That's my turn.
Intelligence check.
Oh,
Oh, and health check, yeah.
I think all we've got left is bite, right?
Yeah.
and breath. I don't think we identified.
Well, yeah, I suppose. I feel like I did a pretty good job of identifying breath.
Got personal experience with that one. 19.
What would you like to know?
We got bite and breath.
I would say bite.
Bite, I
Haven't
guess.
taken it yet.
Yeah, let's go
Let's
bites.
take bite.
Like it's probably just
Yeah.
Do you wanna be this close?
I'm 10 feet away. I'm good. Oh, am I within range?
yes,
Yep.
maybe.
It's
It's higher up, so it can't actually quite reach you. I think.
Oh, okay, 15 feet.
Yeah, it's on top of the
How-
tower.
Okay, so it's 15.
But it
feet.
also, if it comes back, it will, potentially fuck you up.
We're fine. We'll live.
That's a problem for later, Carmen.
Probably. Okay, my turn. That's my turn.
Isn't it also incapacitated? Yeah, it's
Yes.
incapacitated until the start of Yotimo's next turn.
Oh, true. Wait, isn't now Yotimo's next turn?
Oh,
It is.
yeah. Well, then it's no longer. Okay.
Oh, it was good while it lasted.
Yeah. I mean, it can happen again. I mean, it's an option. But honestly, I'm gonna try to see if I can. Oh man. Right. I'm gonna cast blindness on it to see how good is.
What kind of save was that one again?
Its Constitution. I assume it's pretty high, but still.
Yeah.
Okay. Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously. It's not as high as I thought.
You know what? I don't like that. Silvery barbs.
True.
Constitution.
So true, man. Oh, yeah. Still.
This is my behavior.
I will give
every
advantage
disease.
to Yotimo.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, good sir. And I'm going to use my little bonus action, eating a treat, and it's gonna be a bolstering roast as I go next to Carmen.
Let's go.
Here, yeah. And that is my turn.
The hobby.
As a bonus action, I will order my boys to move towards the Bahir. They have a movement speed of 30, so they will have to dash. And well, they will surround him.
Gonna get sewn.
Are we in
Um,
prison? Is he getting shanked?
True. Omnidirectional shank. 4D,
true.
4D shank.
It's so
40
rough.
shank. Afterwards, I will. Yeah, can't do much at all. I will Ray of Frost him. Wait, do I have enough range? Yep.
That's a hit.
That's a 24 hit. Nope. That's what I wanted.
For 13.
And its movement speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Pretty good.
That will be all.
Hula.
Alrighty. So I guess I will move to hereabouts and fire off a couple of blasts. Blast 1 and blast 2.
Okay. Number 2 hits.
Okay. That's 13 force damage. I will reduce the Bahir's speed by 10 feet. Do I have any funny invocation pranks I can do?
Get fricked, bro.
No, just the 10 feet reduce, and then I will also use my bonus action to move the tentacle to like here about, and I think I can reach. I don't know how the tentacle works with like walls and stuff.
We can reach around them, right? How long is the tentacle?
It has a range of 10 feet.
Okay, well, so the tower's 15 feet up.
Yeah.
so
I'm wondering if I can like put it on the side of the wall.
True. Yeah, if you have enough movement to get it up the side of the wall, actually, you could.
I think I can get it up like 5 feet.
Yeah, and then that's enough.
Okay, so I will do that, and then I will make the tentacle attack, which
Hits.
Wow, that is a lot. For a second, I thought that couldn't be right, but I guess that is just how that. Okay, so three cold damage, and get this. Its
More
movement speed
curse.
is reduced by another 10 feet.
Oh my god.
It now has
Minus
negative
20
30.
feet movement
It
speed.
doesn't have a
Minus-
lot
minus
of
30
movement
total.
speed.
minus 30
Wait,
because of Ray
where's
of
the other-
Frost.
Oh my god.
Ray of Frost, yeah.
Yeah, Ray of Frost, Eldritch Blast,
Eldritch
and
Blast
Tentacle.
and the tentacle. So it
God.
ain't moving nowhere
The
fast.
slowest Bahir
Yeah.
of all time.
And I'll make an intelligence check just for the hell of it.
Oh right, I forgot that.
I think it's only breath that we have left, right?
It is only breath. This is breath.
All right. Let me know what shit I got blasted with. Okay. 20 feet long is probably good to know.
I knew it was in a line.
All right, Bahir turn. Its turn is pretty simple. It will try to bite Carmen.
I am 15 feet downwards and 10 feet away.
Yeah, it will still do this.
Okay.
Because it has 20 feet of movement. So,
Oh.
what it'll do is... Okay, wait. I need to... It can move through tiny creatures' space, right?
Yep, but
Okay, I'm not tripping.
that will trigger attacks of opportunity.
If it
All of
moves
them?
through their space?
Past that space,
Okay,
like out of range.
it can't end its turn in their space, correct? Or can
Yes.
it if they're tiny and it's huge?
No. They can share the same space as they're tiny.
Okay. So it's gonna go here. And then it's gonna go down the side. So that is... What was that? That was 10? And then an extra... Like... 10. Because it has a climb speed. So now it's like weird... It's like fucking fighting at like a right angle. And it's gonna try to bite Carmen.
Okay, that's 7 attacks of opportunity, I
Yes. Yeah, take those first.
believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Damn. That is
One
a
miss.
hit from all but one.
Okay. 6d 4 plus 6 times 4 is 24.
37?
Youch. Youch.
So it's basically it's like,
Yeah, it's just a million paper cuts.
hey, paper cuts hurt like shit.
All right,
Yes,
Yep.
by 1,000 blades.
biting.
So 19 plus what's shield 5?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little short.
Yeah,
Short by 1, in fact.
You wouldn't happen to be chewing any gum, would you?
That's why I have 19. Is because I'm chewing gum.
Ah.
It's plus 2, right?
Gotcha. Okay,
That's pretty.
I will use my reaction to have my tentacle kind of get in the way of that and reduce that damage by 1d8.
Okay, great.
Actually,
Okay, I will not use shield.
Also have
I will just
Bardic.
take it.
As well.
Okay.
Great job.
so count.
Hey, that's it made it less. It's less. So it's
Yep.
20.
Yeah,
21 minus
20 is
6.
definitely less than 21. I've got my top scientists on this, and they're all saying this.
Yeah.
-2.
Also, at the start of its turn, it takes 3d6
Oh yeah,
fire damage.
3d6.
Yes.
Immolate.
Oh my god, I just
Or it
forgot.
has to make the save first, I think.
No,
does.
it takes the save is at the end of its turn.
8 damage, and then what save is it? It's Constitution?
Dex.
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 That's fire.
That will in fact pass.
Okay. Then it will do constrict on Carmen.
What does that do?
It's over there.
Nothing good.
Grapple. You're being grappled.
That's cringe. Ooh.
You take 18 plus 13, so 28, 31, and you are grappled and restrained.
Gang, I have really bad news.
it will
Don't
wrap
worry,
around
I'll
Carmen.
get you out.
Yeah.
I'm at 1 HP.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, 1? Okay. I thought you were at 0.
Yeah.
That's
Trandamir looking at.
Honestly,
Mathematics
it's easier to down the Behir now than saving Carmen.
You cannot
Clerk.
kill me in any way that matters.
Okay, so. I feel like I should make a pro gamer move.
Do what you do best.
Cast this. It will kill some of those needles.
No worries.
That's a sacrifice we're willing to make.
Yeah.
Not rectangle. Lisps. Alright,
10-foot
no, I don't
cylinder.
draw.
That's pretty precise. I think you only need to hit like one. Oh wait, no, I don't remember how.
Honestly,
fucking
you
geometry
don't need
works.
to. You don't need. You probably won't even hit any if you
No.
Oh yeah, if you
I
just
have to.
drop it
like
on the
10-foot
side.
radius.
Right here.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
Even yeah. Okay, 3, whatever. I don't care.
They're just needles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get them for like a quid. I mean, sorry. Fuck.
A quid.
God.
Fucking British ass.
Oh, well, we need to
Oh.
bring you back home.
Okay,
I
but
apologize.
yeah,
that
I'll
was
do it
out of
right here.
pocket. That was crazy. No, no, that's
Not a
fucked
pocket
up.
in it.
It makes a deck save.
Oh my god, that was so out of order.
DC
can't believe I
is
just-
16. Otherwise, it takes half damage.
Deck save?
Yeah, deck save.
Okay. Ooh,
Sweet.
why does
So
it
it
suck
takes
so bad?
16 plus 12 is
28.
28.
All right, well, it'll
Because of
burn
that.
up. Carmen, the creature is wrapping its body around you, constricting you, cutting off your air. It squeezes and squeezes further and further until finally you feel like a warmth as the creature just sort of burns up into ash.
Ooh.
She will turn
Flinching.
back to Clerk and give him a nod of approval.
Clark
go.
just gives a thumbs up.
Now that's
Ferdinando.
not a whale. But I think it is.
The Harvey calls calls out to everyone.
Turned to
Good
ash.
job, guys.
It is
Fuck,
charred.
it's a hobby.
He's so far away.
Alright, I will dismiss the tentacle.
I will also dismiss.
Yeah, so the
These
reason why it was so good that you got the nodes down in one turn is because infected is this. So infected,
Go ahead and lay it on us.
for every hive node within 60 feet of it, the Behir will regenerate 20 hit
hell
points.
no.
So effectively, if all 4 were active, every single turn it gets 80 hit points back. So
Ooh.
that's
Ew.
the reason why because the Behir doesn't have that much health, you saw. But with the nodes, it's like, fuck.
Those were good instincts. Very good instincts.
It's game your instincts. You see things that
Yeah.
aren't moving but are attached. kill those things first.
Yep.
Also, like
Always.
all
Target the weak
caster
spots
party,
for massive damage.
yeah, like thematically speaking, all caster parties should be able to connect the dots on that.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
Yeah, in practice though, it's harder than you think.
The hive matter covering the plateau has shriveled up now that the sort of the main source of it is gone. One of the crystals, this one has been shattered and broken. The other one is still glowing dimly, pretty strong.
Should probably drink a potion, Carmen.
I have no more potions. I used my last one.
I got one.
Just walk. She was just gonna walk
Sec,
around
I
with
think
one.
it's a greater, greater healing. Yeah.
She was
The
just gonna.
44 plus 4?
She was just gonna walk around like that.
Yes.
Yeah, she was.
Greater.
Didn't I already or also have a crater healing? Oh yeah. Do you want mine as well?
I'll take it. I don't need it because we're gonna rest, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll keep it
I
for
just-
next.
I want a divorce.
I'll take one.
Oh,
What is
what is
this
this?
statue over here doing anything?
All right. Further inspection of the statue now, as you get closer, reveals that underneath the statue is a door, partially covered by the large sculpted hammer. It's a stone door, and it's adorned with markings. There are also two doorways on either side here. They both have stone doors as well that are...
Clerk is going to investigate the markings on the floor.
All right.
Assuming that's part of it.
Yeah. Make a history check.
I'll give help action.
So do it at advantage.
Yep.
Damn.
Okay.
And
Unlike the
that's-
books, these writings are in a language that you are intimately familiar with. They're in the Komodo language.
Ooh. So I can read it.
Yeah. So they are basically it's an inscription in a circular. It's in a circle.
Circle, rectangle, whatever you want to call it.
And it spells out
Master of Earth. Earth?
Like the element?
Like dirt.
I can only assume. It's not like
Master.
we're actually on Earth. So, and it surrounds this anvil. Is there anything special about the anvil?
the anvil is an oversized, sort of larger than life anvil. The comparison between your token and the size of the anvil is pretty spot on. The anvil's probably about 15 feet wide and about 10 feet tall, so it's like this oversized sculpture of an anvil.
So
Sized,
we're all looking up at it.
right, and it is also sized to be, in relation to the statue.
That makes sense.
Zehavi is investigating the three doors basically simultaneously using Killis and Lafayette as notes to observe them. Are they similar, or is anything noteworthy about them?
You notice that all three doors have identical markings. The other thing is that there are no handles on each of the doors. However, a close inspection reveals that the doors, you can feel a prismarine energy coming from all three of them.
Oh boy.
You're not sure if it's from behind the doors or if it's the doors themselves.
Carmen, could you touch this as the descendant of a yellow.
I mean, I was just gonna try and channel some Prismarine, but sure, I'll touch it. She just puts her hand against the door.
Carmen, make a wisdom ability check.
Wisdom. Cheers.
I give
onward.
advantage.
No, unfortunately.
Oh.
Carmen, you sense that there is a power behind this door. Something that I would say you feel is connected to somewhere else. But your check is way too low for you to figure out what that is.
Gang, I'm stumped, and unless you want me to try channeling it, I don't think anything else is gonna happen. Or you can take a
Clark-
shot.
Clark is going to touch the door.
You feel nothing.
Noted.
Javi tries to
Does
touch
anyone
the
have
door.
knock?
You feel nothing.
What?
Why?
I'm pretty sure everyone but Carmen's going to feel nothing.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
You feel
I'll
nothing.
touch the door, and I assume I feel
Yeah.
nothing.
Touch the door. And you feel nothing.
Whoa!
It is
Well,
a
damn.
door.
Alright,
Definitely one of the
Shoot.
doors of all time.
she
Yeah.
will try channeling Prismarine energy into it. Instead of just touching.
I support Carmen in any way.
Carmen, make an Arcana check with advantage now.
Arcana. Hold on. Arcana.
Okay. Cumulative
And,
25. Carmen, you place
What is Bardic Inspiration?
the
1d6.
D8.
D8 now.
38. All right.
We're getting as high as possible, boys.
Go.
29.
Okay.
29.
You put both hands on the door, close your eyes, and concentrate. And as you concentrate, it's almost as if you feel the whole layout and structure of the room around you. You feel the crystal to your left that is still active, humming with power. Almost as if there's kind of like if there was a giant speaker behind you that's pumping sound into you. And you feel the door in front of you and the doors to your right and to your left. As your eyes are closed against this door, the rest of you will notice that the left crystal starts shaking.
As in getting
Unstable.
unstable.
Yes. You see Carmen concentrate, close her eyes, and push it a little harder. The crystal starts to shake a little harder. Carmen, do you push further?
Wait.
She will. I think my gut is telling me to push further.
Right.
Do you guys think I really should stop?
I believe
mean,
in you.
Can't really tell you to stop since we don't feel nothing.
One, I go further. Two, I back off. I will heed Zahavi's warning and back off a little bit.
You draw in a quick intake of breath, take your hands away from the door. Everything stops, and the crystal behind all of you stops shaking.
It was probably for the best.
Well,
If
that
you
was
had
weird.
pushed more, it probably exploded and hurt, well, all of us except you.
She will sort of inspect the door again.
The door seems
Doors open.
unfazed by your experience.
Oh boy.
Well, now that the doors are open, should we proceed?
They're still closed.
Oh,
No, they're closed.
why did
Yeah.
I get... I don't
It's
know
okay.
what's wrong with me. I'm sorry.
Gang, we might have to long rest and just try it again tomorrow. Otherwise, I might just be bothering Coco and being like, "Hey, can I touch the door again?"
I guess we're probably you're probably gonna need to channel the prismarine until the crystal explodes or is or fractures anyway, and then the doors will probably open.
I think the prismarine might power it, and that because there's definitely something behind the door.
Yeah, I imagine you probably more or less suck the energy from the crystals, or the crystal now, and to open the door.
Hmm.
When you channel uh, the prismarine, are you able to also like intake the prismarine in any way?
I don't know. I haven't tried that, I think.
What if you tried going to the crystal and like channeling it there, see what happens?
Hmm. Before she does that one more time, she touches the door again. Just regularly.
As you push farther, you can feel the instability of the crystal behind you.
I guess.
Versus-
I guess I kind of just have to push forward then.
Yeah. Brace yourselves.
Your hands push on the door, and you exhale. And in that moment, it's like your exhale is the only sound in the room. The rest of the party has a wildly different experience as the left crystal shatters, again, dealing 5d6 psychic damage to everyone except for Carmen in the room. However, Carmen, I would say that in this moment, you are totally unfazed by that as the door before you swings open. So
Wow.
everyone except for Carmen will unfortunately take 13 psychic damage, but the doors are now open. And as the doors open before you, I think that's a good place to call it for this week.
Yeah.
Oh
good.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go back to the thing. Do we want to? I guess we take the 13 damage, but or for us it'd be 6. So 48. Okay. I would assume we would long rest at some point, maybe next time around.
Probably,
Honestly,
yeah.
do we need to? I don't think
We don't.
that we've. A
Yeah.
short rest should be enough.
I think
Oh
we
yeah, I
should
guess
be
like a
fine
short.
with just
probably.
Yeah,
a
short rest so you can
I
packed
can make
weapon.
the Spear of More in my packed weapon.
How many hit die?
Wait.
Do? 6. Let me roll a couple hit die now.
2, 3, 4, 5. That will be 10, 22. Okay.
I guess 3.
I'd roll like 6 hit dice.
1, 2, 3.
And I will
Plus
use
9.
another mod
I'll
key.
roll 4, I think.
13.
Okay, I'm basically at full now.
4. There we go.
And I will get a couple of spell slots back.
I would like my 5th level back.
20. Getting 20. That'll put me at
There you
full
go.
health.
Rounded
the
up,
aid.
that will be. Yeah, 5th level.
Very cool.
Oh,
Honestly, this fight was so great.
It was cool.
we cooked, gang. We
It was
cooked
very
really
well
hard.
executed.
Yeah, we did cook.
Yeah, I knew that it was not a. It's actually not an easy fight, but if you did it right, which you did,
But
then
yeah,
it would be easy.
the combo of
Banishments
banishment but
plus
portent.
get out the baseball bats.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, banishment with my portent to guarantee that they fail.
Yeah.
Like that's
hard, like,
insane.
fighting against the point is very, very, very.
Yeah, a
hard.
Bahir is supposed to be 11th level, which is I find that a bit cap, but I think it's mostly because of the damage. I actually did have to take
Yeah,
down the
It
damage on
has
the
a
breath
lot
a
of
little
damage
bit,
output.
but
Yeah, like-
yeah. So it's not an easy beat.
Without warding bond, that breath weapon could have very well just like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Decimated you completely. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's nerfed because I think it's 11d10 normally. So
Shit.
yeah,
It took out all of my arcane ward, which is 22 hit points, and all of my temporary hit points, which is only 1 at the time.
in one go, and then
And
it
then
could have
half my health.
swallowed you.
Yeah.
So lots of
It's
stuff.
actually 12d10
12d10, yeah.
for the breath weapon.
It has a longer recharge, but it deals with way more damage normally. Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. It's Ash now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So let me look. I think next
Akon
week.
Cat's not gonna be happy about this, though. I think.
Yeah, probably not. Okay, yeah, next week we should be good. So I'll see you then. We got some fan art.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
Memes.
time.
Memes.
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 I'll probably come up with a couple more after like taking some time to review today's session, but
Creating a hub with several services to support the groups in the fight against asymmetry, helping fractured soul in critical moments. I know. Oh, fucking Ilnaric, man. The rest of the crew believing that the Ashka ran away. Armin giving Yamamaki Ashka without telling the group. Tule knowing something's going on but waiting for a better opportunity to ask.
Christ.
She's gonna keep waiting.
With all due respect, which is none, go to hell. Yamaki building her doomsday machine, us about to steal all of her work and doing our own thing. True.
Which our own thing is, I don't know what. Man.
Whatever Carmen comes up with.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, and that's it. Oh wait, no, there's one more.
Yeah, that one's pretty funny.
I was born after 9/11, everybody.
What?
Crazy.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so also for the finale, I got most of your responses on that. What I'm gonna do, honestly, for like Fractured Soul and also for Altered is since I know that you guys have been dealing with the Hive for most of your time, I'm probably just gonna make the Hive fight like try to get all of you in it. It may even
Gotcha.
be that it just ends up being at the same time as Fractured Soul because of like not many people actually kind of want to do the Hive fight except for you. There's a couple people who want to do it, but like
oops.
yeah, they
Feels
kind of
familiar.
yeah. So actually it will
Expert.
probably just be like a sort of like a Fractured Soul session plus, or maybe the Fractured Soul finale at that. So I'll try to get you all in so that you can get in on that, but that's not for a while now. But yeah, good sesh, and I
Thanks
think
for
I'll
running.
see you next week. Yeah, thanks for playing.
Adios. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
running.
Good.
Catch y'all
Catch
later.
y'all next
night.
week. Assuming nothing
I gotta
out of
go
the
have a
ordinary
nap.
happens
I'm
again.
lagging hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go sleep.
Go
Yeah.
sleep.
Catch you later.
Do it now.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry again that there's no model today. Charger cord. I need to buy a new one. So, streams this week, I don't really know. I'm a bit busy, and then also I have some applications for stuff that I need to fill in. I'm applying for some things for school, and I will need to do those. So I'm not sure if I will have much time to stream this week, besides the weekend. But on Saturday, and then on Sunday is D&D next weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. And I do have a very special announcement. I have a very special D&D stream coming up in October, which I will talk about in a little bit. It is an opportunity that I'm quite excited about. So, yeah, but we'll talk about that in the time to come. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more, check out the other campaigns. Well, the other campaign, singular, because there's only Altered Shadow now, which meets on Saturdays at 4 o'clock BST, and it is every 2 weeks. So you can watch Altered Shadow on Saturdays. You can also watch this one on Sundays at 5 BST. But we also have all of the VODs of all the campaigns up on the Attune YouTube channel. And on the TikTok, there's a bunch of fun clips on the TikTok. So I would recommend, if you want to see the very best of these campaigns, hit up my TikTok. Yeah, follow me on TikTok, man. Real shit, real influencer shit. No, but yeah, there's some really fun clips there. And so if you want to delve into Attune and delve into the D&D, I would recommend going there. But anyway, I'm going to sign off. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your day. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.